Hey frogs and snails, welcome to some more Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars Reforged. How's it going? Let's get into the video. So, we're off to Ireland? If I remember correctly? We're off, we're leaving Paris, yeah, to the airport. And we're going to Ireland. Boop. To see, because I don't know, something about like we found something and it was connected to Ireland, so that's where we're going.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Lochmarn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
There's a guy over here. Let's go talk to him. Mick Davitt's food. I can't whistle.
Hi there. What? What's your name, kid?
Who are you calling kid? Who the hell are you?
I'm George Stobbart, and I'm with the good guys.
You're a head case, mister. A few sandwiches short of a picnic.
Cut the crap and tell me your name.
Liam McGuire.
What are you doing hanging around the bar, McGuire?
I'm on the run from me dad.
No.
Why? Did you do something bad?
I ain't done nothing, boss.
You can tell me, kid. Is it your dad?
Oh, sir. He drinks every last penny down his evil throat.
His
And
evil
there's me
throat.
poor old mother, bedridden and dying of presumption. I tried to buy her medicine. Chopped firewood for Father Mahoney till me fingers bled. The old skinflint cheated me too. But I took the pennies he gave me back home. Look, Ma, says I. See what your darling son has earned with his own sweat and blood. When suddenly, me dad appears and grabs the loot. I'm off to Dublin heavy drinking, says he. Watch out till I get back. That's why I runned away.
Something in the grin on his face told me he wasn't being
That's what I was thinking.
Compared to him, Huckleberry Finn was a candidate for Altar Boy of the Year.
Okay.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Can you describe him like on the telly in the cop shows?
He's an English archaeologist.
I know the man you mean if he's the one.
Okay. What about
What can
the
you tell me
castle?
about the castle, McGuire?
What do you want to know?
Well, can I get inside?
No, it's locked up.
Does anyone live there?
No, only...
What?
Oh, nothing.
What?
You know something about the castle you're not telling me, don't you?
No,
What is it you're covering
No.
up? Is it something you're scared of?
I ain't scared of nothing.
I'll give you one last chance to tell me about the castle.
Oh, yeah? And what if I don't?
Then I'm taking you back to school.
Oh, there's a ghost. It's called the Phantom of Lochmarn.
Lochmarn.
Can you tell me where I'd find Pegram?
No, I can't, 'cause he's not here now, but if I sees him, I'll ask him.
Okay.
Do you know what Pegram was doing in the castle?
Digging for buried treasure. Jewels and gold and skeletons, like in the films.
Do you know anything about Pegram's dig?
He wouldn't let me anywhere near it. I offered to help, but he chased me off. I didn't want to see his smelly old hole anyhow.
Did anyone from the village work at the dig?
Pegram brought some students and bums with him. He reckoned no one in Lochmarn would know what to look for. The only local guy who worked for him was Sean Fitzgerald.
What does this Fitzgerald guy look like?
Big head, big ears, and face irons.
What?
You know, spectacles, glasses. He's blind as a bat without him.
Okay. All right. Now let's learn about the
You're not
ghost.
telling me you believe in ghosts, are you?
Mister, I seen it with me very own eyes. Last Tuesday night, I went up to see what that dig was about. I just reached the top of the wall when I hears this awful noise.
Yeah,
What
Fifi.
sort of noise?
A horrible snuffling and snorting, like O'Brien's pig, only worse. It was coming from inside the castle.
Hmm.
Did you find out what was making the noise in the castle?
No fear. I just sat there on the wall like Humpty Dumpty. The moon was cracked and greasy like an old
Hi.
dinner plate. The yard
You came out
was
from
full of shadows. I
hiding.
could have been hiding anything. I would have gone home, but my legs had lost their stuffing.
Yeah, someone came to the door and Evie's been hiding for a bit. Now she's like, oh, I guess it's safe now.
Did you get to see the ghost?
Indeed I did. And a fearsome sight it is too. I sat on my arse, waited while the moon went down. Then out it comes from the shadows, all grey and tattered and hunched over like an old bent willow. Then I hears this spluttering and splashing and horrible laughter in the dark. I was so
In the dark.
scared. Why, I fell off the bloody wall.
Oh.
I'm sure there's a rational explanation for what you saw at the castle.
There is. The bloody place is haunted.
What about the clown?
Have you seen a guy dressed as a clown?
Here in Lochmarn, they all dress like clowns.
The man I'm looking for is a dangerous psychotic.
Jesus. It's just like that film I saw. There's this clown, see? And he's after this kid who saw him kill a guy. He tries to warn the sheriff, only no one believes him. Then, while he's in the tub, the clown cuts him up with a chainsaw.
My God, that doesn't sound suitable for a kid like you.
Who are you calling a kid? I'm 25.
Yeah, right. You're not a day over 14.
Oh no, it's 25 that I am. Married with a car and 3 kids. 10 kids if you count the wives.
Okay. What about this
Have
man?
you ever seen this man before?
What a slimy character. No, I never seen him.
Okay. How about this?
Take a look at this, McGuire.
It's an ID card. What of it?
Ever heard of Thomas Merlin or the Gruber Electronics Corporation?
No?
Do you recognize this matchbook, McGuire?
No, sir. I never seen it before in my life.
Alright, can I shock ya?
Give me your hand.
Get lost.
Oh, come on. I just want to show you a little trick.
No way, mister. I don't do tricks. Father Mahoney told me I'd burn in hell if I did.
I just want to shake your hand, that's all.
Oh, all right.
Gotcha. Neat, huh?
Didn't feel a thing.
Uh-huh. Sure.
See you later, kid.
Okay, miss.
Oh, it's a pub. Man. He looks like he's busy.
What? I need to speak
Bless
with
you.
urgently.
Bless you.
What's the problem?
Gosh.
Can I get you another drink?
Oh, no, thank you. I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm on tablets for my nerves. More than a pint and I'll pass out.
Gosh, this man's sneezing.
Did
Why are you
work at Professor
sneezing like
Pilgrim's
that?
What gave you that idea?
gig? McGuire says you did.
You don't believe that damned hooligan, do you?
Why not?
His probation officer could tell you a tale or two.
Have you heard about the gem which Pegram found?
I heard a rumor, but you can't believe everything you hear or see, can you?
Where can I find Professor Pegram?
I heard he's gone fishing. I don't know where.
Sure, cover your mouth. Yay!
What can you tell me about the castle?
There's
Hi.
nothing here. Just an old ruin.
How old?
I really couldn't tell you.
Have you ever explored the castle yourself?
I used to play there sometimes, when I was a kid. Then one of the little ones fell off the wall, broke his head and died. We didn't go there anymore.
You haven't been up there recently?
No.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No. At least I don't think so.
Look closely. He has a scar on his face.
No, I'm sure I don't know him.
He's suspicious. What about this?
Check out this pass.
Yeah. It's yours, is it?
Not exactly. Do you recognize the name?
Thomas Merlin? No. Never heard of him.
Okay.
See you later.
Okay, what about this man that keeps sneezing in the corner? Can I punch him?
Hi there, old timer. What? Nasty cold you've got there. As soon as the words left my lips, I regretted them.
Is there such a thing as a cold which isn't nasty? I put the question to Father Mahoney. Father, says I, why were we born to suffer snot?
What did he say?
He said, it's my reward for being out all night like a sinner. Pious prig. Anyway, this is no ordinary cold. It's the hay fever.
Pollinosis?
Thank you. You're not a policeman, are you?
Excuse me?
Police? No. I'd know it if you were.
Can you tell me how to get into the castle?
Don't even think about it, me bucko. Lochmarn Castle is haunted.
That's what the kid outside told me, but I don't believe it.
Then you're a fool.
Ghosts don't bother me. I still want to visit that castle.
You can't. It's not open to the public.
There's no one around to stop me, is there?
That's right.
Just jamming.
Nothing human, anyhow.
Have you ever seen the ghost?
To be sure. With me very own eyes.
Oh, what did it look like?
Can you describe the ghost?
It was horrible. A wee stunted beast, long beak, straggly, flappy wings.
Are you sure it wasn't a wild animal? A rabbit or a skunk or something?
Skunk? In Lochmarn? That'll be the day. No, that was a ghost, to be sure.
Okay.
I think I know what you saw on the castle wall.
I know what I saw.
I don't think so. It was the kid, McGuire.
What?
He was up on the wall last Tuesday night. He thought you were the Phantom of Lochmarn.
They saw each other. That's funny.
Do you know Pegram, the archaeologist?
That's the scrawny fellow who was poking around at the castle, isn't it? No, I don't know him.
Were you aware that Pegram was conducting an archaeological dig?
I don't meddle in other people's affairs.
Jessie?
They don't
She's just
interest
crying.
me.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
I told you, I never heard of him.
Okay, you want more to drink?
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind, I'm sure. But I don't drink the stuff Leary sells.
What's wrong with it?
I've seen what it can do.
What can it
Do you
do?
recognize the man in this photograph?
Is that supposed to be you?
No, I don't have a scar on my...
I can't tell without me glasses.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Let's go talk to the bartender. Bless you.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning.
That's what you Irish say, isn't it?
Do you want something? Or you just flaunting your xenophobia?
Top of the morning.
I was trying to be social.
My horrible attempt at an Irish accent. What? Sure.
That's not a bad idea. Do you have a vacancy?
I could. If you don't mind waiting until the last guest checks out.
No problem. When will that be?
When the Undertaker comes to collect him.
Okay.
Do you know Sean Fitzgerald very well?
I know him enough not to sell him more than 2 pints. He's like a kid when he gets a few beers inside him.
I'm not surprised. He's on medication. It's for his nerves.
There's nothing wrong with his nerves. He's just screwy.
Okay.
Do you know a man called Pegram?
Indeed I do. Are you a friend of his, by any chance?
Sure.
In a manner of speaking, I am.
Right, me boyo, 160 quid he owes me, pay off.
That's Peagram's business, not mine.
Ah, but he's done a boat, hasn't he? Scampered.
I know. That's why I'm here, to look for him.
And what about the money he owes me?
When I find him, I'll remind him about it. Did Peagram stay here?
Yes, he did. 6 nights plus breakfast.
He couldn't have had breakfast this morning. Not unless he had it before he went to bed.
What the hell are you talking about, Doyle?
The history fella. I seen him this morning. Crack of dawn. I had to get up at 4 o'clock to see to the missus.
I didn't know your wife was sick, Pat.
She's not. Anyhow, I went out to empty the bucket. And what do you think I saw?
For the love of God, Doyle, get to the point.
It was the history man heading out to the village on a bicycle.
I knew it.
A bicycle,
Hand
you
over the
say?
money, or I'll throw you out.
Can I see Peagram's room?
It's been taken by one of the brothers from the reformatory. They come every year for spiritual refreshment.
That's a good one. Their idea of refreshment is a good full of stout.
I wouldn't want to disturb a man of God, especially not a big fella from the bad boys' home.
I don't blame you, Mick. That brother's got muscles like a muscle man.
Okay, what about the castle?
What can you tell me about the castle?
Don't change the subject. Are you going to pay me Peagram's rent or not?
No.
way. Listen, I'm not really his friend. I've never even met the guy. But I need to find Peagram urgently. I think his life is in danger.
Damn right it is.
Excuse me for butting in, Michael, but I think the young fella's telling the truth.
I'm sorry I bit your head off.
That's okay, I understand. I guess. What can you tell me about the castle?
You're the second person to ask me that today. I don't know anything about the castle. It's only an old ruin anyway.
Second person.
Who else was asking about the castle?
He said he was a reporter. He was asking about the little people.
I could have told him a tale or two about the little people. He might have paid me to hear what he wanted me to say.
Anyway, I chucked him out on his arse.
Good for you, Mick. That's the way to deal with journalists.
Have you served any,
Yeah!
clowns recently?
So cute.
No, you're the first today.
Seriously, I'm
She's so
looking for a
excited.
man
Arrow's sat
dressed
up.
in a clown
She's
costume.
like, oh!
Would he be having a little white dog with a black patch over the eye?
I shouldn't think so. I'll try a glass of beer, please.
Is this your first pint of real ale?
Well, I guess so. What's real ale, anyhow?
Beer that's brewed from natural ingredients to traditional methods. It shouldn't be kept under pressure or refrigerated. And finally, it should have a good body and distinctive character.
In other words, it's flat and worn with bits in, and it takes you fall over.
Ew. Ew. I don't want the bits.
Do you recognize this man?
No,
I've got
I don't want
Yeah,
it.
okay.
a priest.
Sure. And he teaches the boys how to box at the youth club. According to my... Isn't that right, Pat?
Sorry, Michael. I was...
Thanks.
Okay, pick up the beer.
The glass contained a dark liquid like molasses with a creamy white froth on the top.
I drink it. Can we go to the telephone, see if we can call Nico? Yeah.
Allô? Couleur. J'écoute.
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me, George.
Oh, hello, George. Where are you?
I'm in Ireland.
What's it like there?
Kind of sleepy. Comatose, even.
Did you get to talk to Peagram?
I haven't found him yet. I figured I'd call you first. Are you okay?
Oh, sure I am. Don't worry about me, George. Any signs of our friend the clown?
You're kidding. He probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Okay. Let's talk to the fiddler, I guess.
He wasn't listening. Hello there.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, I could talk to this guy.
What can you tell me about the castle, Mr. O'Brien?
It's a fine sight now, isn't it? Dates back to the 10th century, you know. Most of the
Goodness,
existing building
running
was added
that-
much later, of course.
Are the ruins open to the public?
Oh no, it's much too dangerous. Anyway, there's nothing of interest remaining.
Pegram thought otherwise, didn't he?
But it's not difficult to get them history boys excited, is it? Give them a bone to play with, and they're happy as puppies.
Okay.
Was it Pegram who dug up the tripod at the castle?
The same man, if he wasn't his twin brother. And can you guess what he did with the tripod?
He sent it to a museum in Paris. I've seen it. Have you heard of the Phantom?
More than that. I've seen it. And let me tell you, it's a dreadful spectacle.
So it's not just a local legend. There really is a Phantom of Lochmarn.
Oh no. I was talking about the Phantom of the Opera.
I love the Phantom of the Opera.
Do you know where I can find Pegram?
You're too late to meet that fella.
Is he?
Yeah, we know he left. We know.
Why is Pegram's departure upset the landlord?
He's lost a paying guest. That's why. More than that, there's the question of an unsettled bill. Poor Michael C.
Okay, we just. Can I go back here, or is he gonna get mad?
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Excuse me?
No customers behind the bar. Ever.
Okay. I don't think we can go there either.
Get.
It was an electric glass washer.
Okay. There's the beer pump. Can we do anything to it?
I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. A rash move like that in a strange country with strange customs could be my last. It was an
Okay,
Hi,
anything
my-
new?
Hello there, miss.
You know,
Do I know him? Do I know the good professor? No, I don't. I mean, I know who he is, but I don't know him to talk to.
do you know anything about Pegram's excavation?
Only that he didn't have the right tools for the job. What he needed was shovels and a JCB.
Pegram was digging for historical remains.
Is that a fact? What the hell for?
Is the science of archaeology, Pat. Understanding how people used to live by what they've left behind. One day archaeologists might be digging up our remains.
Imagine that, Mr.
Maybe.
O'Brien. I wonder what they'll find.
Well, it won't be arrowheads and beakers. Fast food cartons and flavored condoms, more likely.
Not the flavored condoms.
Is it true that Pegram found a valuable gem?
What? First I heard of it.
Where have you been, Pat? For that gem is the talk of every town from Lochmarn to Ballydoon.
Nobody told me.
Evie.
Lucky sod. So that's why he scampered.
She wants arrows to chase her.
Did anyone from the village work at Pegram's dig?
I tried it myself, but that high and mighty history man called me incontinent. What a nerve. Hadn't I dug more holes than the rest of them put together?
Okay, what about this
Do you
guy?
remember seeing Sean Fitzgerald at the dig?
Let me see now. I think me brain box needs a spot of lubrication.
You want me to buy you a beer?
Can I buy you a drink?
You most certainly can.
Give me a drink for my friend here.
Woody?
Doyle? Has he conned you into buying for him?
Give me.
Shame on you, Patrick.
Same again. Just a point this time, Michael.
One point of brown coming up.
I don't know if you guys can hear her. She's just crying. Woody? Oh, we're just so full of energy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's an E. Oh, there she goes. She's so cute.
Do you remember remember Sean Fitzgerald now?
I
can
see
picture
you!
the scene as if it was only last week. Come to think of it, it was only last week. Fitzgerald was there all right. Him and a bunch of students. He was speaking with the boss man.
Can you tell me any...
Oh, I don't know much. You should ask Mr. O'Brien.
Okay, whatever.
That's right. Professor
You're an archaeologist, and you're a...
Excuse me, Mr. O'Brien. The gentleman was talking to me. How come you didn't leave with the others?
I didn't know they'd gone until the landlord told me. Bye.
He might have something.
Hello. Can you tell me more? McLeary? He's what you call a would-be sophisticated. The trouble is, his idea of sophistication extends as far as putting paper in the lavatory.
He looks so funny. She's like hiding behind the table.
Much too dark in there
So
to read.
cute.
That's true.
But I can just
Have you
see
ever
her
run your hand over the
peeking.
back of the door? The graffiti is written in Braille.
Do you know where...
I'm sorry, he upped anchor in the dark.
What?
Okay.
Me.
What can you tell me?
Now there's a gem. What's your interest in the jewel?
Yes, that's right.
Another bloody news house. You find the... Why? It's just that we don't like to wash our dirt.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Good ri-
Hello.
Okay, more about...
Doyle told me you definitely worked at the dig.
You don't believe him, do you? Patrick Doyle is a moron and a scoundrel.
Even so, he saw you talking to Pegram.
You can't prove that, mister.
Hmm.
Does this matchbook mean anything to you?
No.
Yeah, bye.
See you...
Anything new with the bartender?
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir?
Do you
Mm,
recognize this matchbook?
No, sir.
okay.
Thanks.
Can we... I'm just gonna check on the old man and then we'll leave and see if there's anything new outside.
Hello again.
What?
Ooh.
What's that you're making?
It's a necklace, me bucko.
Oh, sure. Made out of steel wire?
That's right. A necklace for my pretty one. When my little lover feels it round her slender neck, she'll be mine. All mine.
Interesting.
If I was a woman, I wouldn't think much of a wire necklace.
It's not made for a woman. I've got my sights on tastier dishes than women.
Oh gosh.
Flesh as smooth and tender as a maiden's. Bones as soft and what? Rabbit. That's what gets my juices
hunting.
flowing.
Ah, so you're making snares to trap rabbits.
That's right. Do you have a problem with that?
Damn right I do. Isn't it painful?
Only if I get me fingers caught.
I'm talking about the
yeah,
rabbits.
for the rabbits.
Do they feel much pain?
You bet.
Oh. I don't like him. He cannot be friends.
I'll see.
We cannot be friends with him. No. Don't like you. Let's go back outside. Bless you. Anything new with this kid? Let's see.
Hey, McGuire,
What do you want to know?
Huh?
are you sure Fitzgerald worked at the dig?
Oh, yes. It was him, all right. Would I tell a lie?
Well, he denies it.
I saw them together only last night.
I wish you'd told me that sooner. What were they doing?
Pegram gave Fitzy a box.
Ooh.
He didn't look too happy about it.
I knew it. But how am I going to persuade him to part with it?
Break his fingers.
Nah, I couldn't do that.
Gosh.
I could.
Thanks for the offer, kid, but I'll try a more subtle approach.
Chinese burns?
I heard that Pegram had found a legendary gem.
That's right. It's been the talk of Lochmarn all week.
You haven't seen the gem, have you?
Hell no. I reckon Pegram made off with it. If I was him, I'd go to Amsterdam, chop it up and sell it. He could be living the life of Riley instead of digging holes.
Do you know where I could find Fitzgerald?
He's inside, but you won't get no sense out of him.
How come? Is he drunk?
He's like a frightened rabbit. A real bag of nerves. Boy, the fella's scared of his own shadow.
What's Fitzgerald scared of?
Everything and everyone.
So I shouldn't have any trouble getting him to talk.
He's a pushover. But don't scare him too much. Try the soft touch. Butter him up a bit.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, miss.
I guess we'll go back into the lounge. I think this is the box.
Hello.
McGuire says he saw you working at the dig. What's more, he saw you talking with Pegram.
I knew this would happen. I knew I'd get caught. Just my luck. Grasped up by a delinquent and a dimwit.
I need to talk to Professor Pegram, if he's still alive.
What do you mean? Is he in danger?
Yeah, you too, if I'm right.
You're not from the Social Security.
Hell no. What makes you think that?
Well, I was claiming benefit at the same time I was working for Pegram.
I'm not in a position to make judgments, Sean. That's between you and your conscience. All I want is to talk to Pegram about the gem.
But he's not here.
I know that. But he left that package with you, didn't he? So where did Pegram go?
I don't know.
Yeah, where did he go?
I swear it. He came to see me early this morning. Said he was leaving.
He always looks around.
He asked me to give this package to a guy called Marque.
Oh?
Show me what's in the package, Sean.
What's in the box?
I can't do that.
Why not?
I promised the professor.
So what? You didn't have any qualms about your benefit scam? So where's the harm in taking a peek inside Pegram's package?
You don't
Sorry.
know these people. I can't. I don't dare.
Let me see.
This is your last chance to show me the package, Fitzgerald. I've been patient with you, but now it's time to kick ass.
Kick ass.
Kill me.
Who will?
Man from Paris. Jack Marquet. Pegram told me if I gave him the package unopened, I'd hear no more about it. But if I double-crossed Marquet, I'd be dead.
Oh?
I'll deal with Jacques Marquet. Give the package to me.
No. Why should I trust you? I don't know who to trust anymore. I wish I'd never even heard of the Lochmarn gem.
He ran off. He's running. Oh? What?
Hey, I just seen a big red.
Get out of here, McGuire. Come back when you're old enough.
What's the lad howling about?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been runned over.
Get out.
Oh my gosh. They don't care.
Noisy little tyke.
Maybe you should send out some medicinal brandy makers.
Oh, yes. And who's going to pay for it?
Not me.
Me too, neither.
Let's go out. He's been ran over by a car?
I was telling the truth about Fitzy, mister.
Okay, calm down. Now tell me what happened.
This is
I was standing here, minding my own business, when I saw this beautiful red sports car coming up over the hill. Would you look at that, says I. And I
Says
went over
I.
to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy. And into an awful wallop, he goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes.
Just took him. But
Like
we
a
saw
bloody
the gym. The
pixie.
gym fell out.
Did this pixie have a scar on his cheek?
I couldn't see. He was wearing a stupid mask. Are you a special agent?
Sorry to disappoint you, kid, but I'm not. Did Fitzgerald drop anything when he was hit?
I didn't see. It all happened so fast.
Okay.
See you later, kid.
Okay, mister.
Okay, so this is where it hit.
I pushed the switch down, but in doing so, it snapped off in my hand. The plastic cover had been smashed by the pixie's car, revealing the switch.
Let's see.
It was a trap door in the sidewalk.
Did it fall into here?
I tugged at the trap door.
Can we...
The workman's key was the obvious tool to use to open this trap door. It was specifically designed for a job like this. Unfortunately, there weren't any holes in the trap door.
What about the drain?
The drain was covered with... I took hold of the grating. I tried to use the keys to lever up the grating, but that wasn't going to...
Okay, should we go back into the lounge? Maybe... This guy was mentioning about a wire. Maybe we can take it?
Hello again.
There it is. Oh,
What?
I gotta wait till
I'll see you later.
it comes out. We gotta wait. We gotta look at him. We gotta stare. And then I could take it. He takes it out. I assume fun. Take it.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, come on. I
Okay,
was
I'm sorry.
trying. Okay, I gotta wait again. Sneeze. Sneeze, you bitch. It's
As soon as
mine.
the old guy looked away, I grabbed this piece of wire.
Haha. Okay, let's see.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Nothing for
I don't
you.
want it.
I'll just...
We go to the telephone. Call Nicole, maybe?
Hello?
Nico?
Who is this?
It's me. Are you okay?
Yes, of course I am.
Well, take...
Yeah, any signs of a...
You're kidding. You probably never even heard of Lochmarn.
Never mind. Okay, so we got the wire. So maybe we can use the wire. On what? I don't know, but... Wire on the switch? No. Wire on here? Wire on here? Okay, so let's go up here. We have not checked over here, so maybe there's an item. It's a lot of hay.
Hi. Do you speak English?
Well, now,
What if I was to say no? An implication of cognizance shrouded in denial. A pretty poser of a paradox indeed.
I gave him the look I'd perfected when I was 12 and was going to be the greatest hypnotist of all time. It was a killer.
Are you attempting to hypnotize me, or is it the constipation you're suffering?
I was a little out of practice. Have you seen Professor Pegram?
No, he's packed up and gone.
Do you happen to know where?
Back in England, I suppose.
Do you think Pegram's disappearance is due to the curse?
Look at the facts. He dug up the gem, he disappeared, bingo. It doesn't take a degree in mathematics to work that one out, does it? You don't have to be a smarty Pythagoras with a calculator.
I guess not.
Pegram has run off with the gem.
Did you happen to see a red sports car down on the road?
I caught a glimpse of a flash of red on the hill and heard the racket. Sure, it was an awful noise. A sports car, you say?
A Ferrari, to be exact.
A racing car?
What?
And
What's
was it
wrong?
doing here? A poor fella must have
Oh,
been
I didn't know,
lost.
honey.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry.
The driver of the Ferrari was involved in an accident.
Is that so?
Yeah, he knocked somebody down outside the bar.
What an idiot! How could a thing like that happen?
He was traveling too fast.
So fast, he ran right under the car?
I mean, the car was traveling too fast.
But you'd have thought the idiot could have heard it coming.
Okay.
Maybe you know the guy who was hit by the Ferrari. His name is Sean Fitzgerald.
Oh, I know him all right. That's me nephew, the idiot responsible for the stacking of my hay cart. Was he killed by the car?
Oh no, but he has been abducted.
Well, that's a relief now.
What?
Aren't you going to look for your nephew?
What
Evie.
for? From what you say, it's too late.
Well, you could report the matter to the police.
Better not. Besides, what could
She's
they
just
do?
a crybaby,
Well, they could not
Arrows.
search. They have only the one bicycle between them. In a question of superior acceleration, I put me money on the Ferrari.
She's just crying at Arrows.
I love him. He's my dad. I just want lots of attention.
I think you ought to know exactly what Sean has gotten himself into.
I'm not sure I want to know.
But you're his uncle, his own flesh and blood.
You're right, but what can I do? If I'm not here to guard it, some idiot might try to climb the haystack.
Bless you.
What a moral dilemma. Stay here and guard this potentially lethal agricultural construction, or to go off in search of the prodigal nephew, the very man responsible for said hazard? It'll need some thinking about.
Why, there's no problem.
You're right. Why didn't I think of it before?
She's
We'll demolish the haystack.
You don't have to demolish the haystack to go look for Sean. I'll stay here in your place and warn anyone who's silly enough to
Yes,
Marvelous.
we
I
will.
think I should start me inquiries in the bar.
He strode off in the direction of McDevitt's bar, leaving me to contemplate the stack of hay.
Climb it.
The stack of hay stopped, short of the top of the wall. Even if I stretched as far as I could, the wall was out of reach. What I needed was a slice or two of Alice's Wonderland. No.
What about this?
That is not a good idea.
No? Okay, so we can't get over the wall yet. We need something. We need something. How do I leave? There we go. I was like, the pointer is not pointing to the way out. Pew 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 pew.
Hello. Hello there. Let me introduce you to my
He's just drinking.
We've already met. I want you to know you have my sympathy.
Oh, it's just terrible, awful.
Bless
It's the
you.
worst news I heard all day.
It's top the bad news all right for this week and the next.
The whole year.
It's worse than that. It's the worst disaster in living memory.
Isn't it the biggest calamity in the history of the village?
I would say it's the biggest in the history of Ireland.
The most awesome disaster since mankind paddled out of the primal past.
There's no beer.
There's no
Is
beer.
a glass of beer more important than a man's life?
Were you talking to me?
To all of you. Sean Fitzgerald has met with God knows what, and all you can do is drink.
Sean has gone for a ride in a flash car, that's all. Why don't you calm down and join us?
What about Sean? Why aren't you out looking for him?
There's no point in launching an ill-equipped expedition to save the lad. In a life-or-death situation, preparation is essential. That's why I slipped in here.
For a point.
Do you recognize...
No, he's not a...
Oh,
I
Hmm.
do you recognize...
can't.
It's... No. But what a great stage name. For a... I'm fine.
What about this?
What do you make...
Seems off.
Okay. Let me zap
Does
you.
this...
No, it does.
No. Well,
I have.
I gotta go.
Guess I could drink more beer.
Somehow, I'd managed to drink the thick, sweet brew. I felt strangely compelled to order another, even though my every instinct warned me against it.
Can I use the wire? Can I use this? Combine it. No, net, combine.
That is not a good idea.
Yeah. On there, and I order. No. I was excited.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
May I have another beer?
Certainly.
Yeah, please.
That's the secret of the master. Each suspend lower like. I'm sorry, but the pump appears to be broken.
I can fix it for you.
I don't think so. This is a job for a professional electrician. Oh well, at least the glass washer is still working. It's not my dear, is it?
Does this piece of...
Good God, man. Put it away.
What's the problem?
Don't play the innocent with me, mister. What you do with that wire is your own.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. It was an electric pump. I was about to reach for the pump when I came to my senses. It was an electrical plug attached to the glass washer.
Get out.
I could try to fix your glass washer.
Oh no. Not unless you're a qualified.
I am. I have my ID card. I have my ID card. I can get in. Get me in. I got it. I'm going in. I'm so good.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
It just so happens I'm an electrician. Check out my credentials.
See? Aren't I amazing?
Isn't that marvelous?
So smart. Frogs and snails are so smart.
The wiring of a wayward nature. Here's you, an electric man, with a little plastic card to prove it. I still want to see what you can do before I let you touch the beer pumps. You can make a start on the glass washer.
Okay. I'm in. I'm in.
When you finish that, will you take a look at the pumps?
It was an electrical...
Well, let's unplug it first.
I used all my knowledge of electrical engineering to examine the plug. Seemed fine to me. There was nothing physically wrong with the glass washer. I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with the machine. I figured it must be the wiring.
Where are you going?
The man's arm lay across the towel, preventing me from moving.
Now I take it.
As the man raised his arm to drink, I snatched the towel away.
Okay.
It was a rectangle of...
Do I use the towel? No. The wire. This.
I used all... Seemed...
No. Towel on the plug? No. On the plug.
Well, what? Are you going to fix this glass washer or not?
No. Oh, you can get a little hintsy. Hint: the fuse is blown and needs to be replaced. Any piece of thin metal would probably work. That's what I have. Okay.
I replaced the fuse with a piece of wire. I knew it was dangerous, but I was desperate enough to disregard everything I knew about standard safety precautions.
Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass washer, no problem.
Bingo! And a blessing to all the saints. A free half pint to that man on the house. Now, could you take a look at the beer pumps?
Well, I guess so, but I'm not making any promises.
If you can't fix them, I'll have a riot on me hands.
The pumps are in the cellar, right?
That's right. You'll find a flashlight down there somewhere.
Going in. I thought
What a dumb place to store a flashlight. A dark cellar. The only way I was going to find anything down there was to feel around. I pushed the lever and heard the grating of metal, but nothing appeared to happen.
Okay. Go back. And then we need to go back out. Bless you. Be-da-ba-be-da-da-da. Can we open this now? Yeah.
I lifted the trap door, and an overpowering smell of stale beer rose from the cellar below. I looked down on a stone-tiled floor, way too far to jump.
It's him!
Excuse me.
There was a nasty feeling in my guts I usually
has
associated with
an
light
evil
opera. It
voice.
was Khan. What's the problem?
Did you see what happened here a few minutes ago?
What was that?
A man was involved in an unfortunate accident.
I didn't see anything.
What about the boy?
He doesn't know anything either. The kid, well, you know how it is in these rural communities. Not enough genes to go round. I prayed McGuire had the sense to keep his mouth shut. Was the guy hurt bad?
He's been taken care of, but he thinks he dropped a small parcel. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
If I had, I would have taken it to the police.
Of course. Thank you.
It wasn't my nerve.
Interesting. Thank you. I am evil. It has to have fallen down there. It's right there.
Then I noticed a flash of light. Something sparkling beneath the open
It's the
trap door.
jewel.
It was Peagram's gem, all right. A large, uncut blue stone. As I held it aloft, I realized the fascination it could command. I guess I was already under its spell.
Did you find it?
What?
Whatever you was looking for.
Yeah. Listen, McGuire. I want
it's
you to
up there.
keep this to yourself.
No problemo. Just chuck us up a crate of lager.
No way. You're not old enough.
We can sell it and make some cash.
Forget it, kid. I couldn't betray Mr. Leary's trust.
I could, for sure. That old misery guts deserves it.
If you want to do me a favor, keep a lookout for that guy in the suit.
Okay. But it'll cost you a packet of chips.
Oh, and shout if you see that Ferrari.
A packet of chips.
I searched
Fries.
the trash, but there was nothing useful there.
Okay, any here?
I looked among the cleaning materials, but saw nothing.
Calendar?
The faucet creaked, coughed, and spewed out a stream of rusty-colored water.
Ew.
It was a rusty... I shut off the faucet as tight as I could, but it kept on dripping.
Okay. Should I check? Yeah. Just need one more step. You just need one more step. Bless you. What does that mean?
The faucet...
Do I wet it?
I held the towel under the faucet and soaked it with water.
Okay.
I shut off the faucet.
It's wet now.
It was a couple of papers.
Do I... Do. Alright. So we need to do the rest of the castle. Let's climb. Oh, climb the hairy barrels. There's a crack in the wall, and that's how we are able to get up, and I didn't notice. Right here. So we need to use this on the crack.
I inserted... It remained lodged in the wall, jutting...
Yeah, up I go. And now... A goat! Not the goat. The Great Goat Puzzle. I remember this. Okay. Yeah, this puzzle is tricky. Ow! So mean. Yeah.
The rope by which the goat was tethered had become tangled on the old plowshare.
Take that, goat. Take that. He can't get me now. Take that, goat. What's that?
The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sand. As I dipped my fingers into the soft white powder, I realized what it was. Plaster of Paris. I'd used it in kindergarten to make casts of animal paw prints. The only object on the table which interested me was a small
So we need to... No.
No way.
Ah, the holes.
I placed my fingers and thumb into the holes in the wall. Nothing happened.
Here?
I tried in vain to move the panel.
Yeah, the holes.
As I swung the stone upright, I noticed it had left a pattern of holes in the sand.
Okay, so then use the plaster.
I sprinkled the plaster.
And then if the towel's still wet. No, it's dry.
I squeezed the towel as hard.
So now I have to go back and wet it. Hello, goat. Goodbye, goat. Bye. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep. Alright, wet this. Oh, wait, no. Wet it. And down into the hole. Bah! Haha, goat. Okay. Yeah.
The trickle of water was quickly absorbed by the plaster. I eased the solid underneath.
Yeah, we get it. Put it in there.
The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets. There was a soft thud.
It's opening. Going in. Ooh, what's down here? back at Nico's.
So, where did you stay last night?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much. I had to share the room with another guy.
Did he snore?
Hardly. He was dead,
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
without a trace. But my visit wasn't a complete waste of time.
Pigram's gem?
The Templar's gem. Whoever Jacques Marquet is, he's in for a disappointment.
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the gem from Fitzgerald.
What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got
Montfaucon.
to go by is the name and a picture of a hanged man.
Do you want to look after the gem?
No, George. I'd be too tempted to sell it.
Okay.
Let's take another look at them.
Okay. The gem.
That's the gem that Pegram found in Lochmarn. That's the tripod.
So do we need to put the tripod? Hang on.
Let's take a...
The gem. This right here.
There's a guy with a sword. Between them is a...
Yeah. We need to put the gem on the tripod. Let's see. Yeah. This is what it's looking like we need to do. Alright.
I can't sit here all day, much as I'd like to.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobinot at the Kron Museum. And why don't you see if Rosso has heard anything?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you while I'm out? Shopping, a trip to the laundromat?
Just take care of yourself.
Do 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 do. Oh, okay. That was interesting. All right, well, this is all I have time for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye!